Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? Gigi is back. He's feeling much better. As I say that, I get a frog in my throat. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. As always, thank you very much to my earliest of birdies, Honeysuckle and Lori. Thank you so very much for being here, being the early birdies before stream has even started, hitting that like button. You folks are amazing. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking forward to continuing on with this one. Now, I have played a little bit. I'll explain everything to you once we get into game, but we got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to get our drinks, get our snacks, get our butts in the comfiest position so we can kick back, relax, unwind, and enjoy today's stream. Yes, another title from DNA. Good day from the UK. Good day to you from Canada. Your sister colony across the pond. How ya doing? Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. Yep. I've been pretty busy myself, actually. I've either had allergies this weekend, or this week, or I've had a cold, one or the other. Still can't quite figure out which one it was, because it was like 3 days of kind of nastiness, and then just all kind of went away. I don't quite get it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Getting excited. Like I said, I've been playing this game a little bit. Yeah, colder G's. That's probably what it is. Colder G's. You've had colder G's lately. Yep. And, well, since you haven't been around, same with you, Chris, you haven't been around in a long time. Basically, I'm part of a group of streamers now. We call ourselves the Simdicate. Link is down in the description below. And I can also type in !sim here and get you the website there as well, the YouTube channel. And so we got things going on 4 days a week, folks. On Mondays, we have our Syndicate investigations, which are just some short funnies. On Wednesday, we have our Welcome Home. It's kind of like a drama TV series based out of video game world. And finally, on Fridays, we have our Multiplayer Mayhem. And then on Saturdays, we have a podcast that goes out as well. So games, movies, life, we talk about a whole bunch of things. Yes. Oh, let's do it. Let's get it on. Let's get the game going. There we go. So I'm going to go to continue instead of starting a fresh new game. Now, I know this is the first time that we're playing on the channel. Oh, excuse me. But if you take a look in the description down below, or in the chat here, I'm going to drop a AO Mike's link. He started right at the very, very beginning. He's got himself a really good channel going on. Oh, it looks like Cloudbot hasn't decided to join us today. Let's see. Can I? Hey, Karsten. Let's see. Can I get this to work? It did work. What? It hasn't disconnected yet. And there's the Syndicate. So, oh, there we go. Finally, it woke up. Are you going to put down the Syndicate? There we go. All right, it's just taking a while. Yeah, chat is really, really, really far behind today. So as you can see, I have $1,700. So basically, when you first start off in your house, you have $500. You come over here, and you have this first row of plants. That's it. Then you got these 2 rows over here that are empty. And then the next 3 rows are like a barbed wire fence. So in order to get rid of that barbed wire fence, you just go over to a for sale sign, and you purchase it for $500. So basically, the game just asks you to go ahead and to harvest your crop. So we'll go ahead and just do that. So I'm about 3 hours into game so far. I had a little bit of a learning curve. Once I figured it out, it was all good though. The truck likes to dance. Whenever you do not try to jump into the truck from the box of the vehicle. Make sure that you walk right up to the door and then jump in the vehicle. Because right now, like all Unreal games, if you're either standing on something and you try to pick it up, or you're in something and you try to activate, you will go sky high, and it's not fun. It's not fun. You're up there for a while. Sometimes you can get saved, luckily. Other times you're hooped. Other times you're hoop. How you doing, Karsten? Hope you're enjoying the weekend. Yeah, so yeah, just be careful when you're getting in the vehicle until they get that fixed up. So I don't know if this game is considered early access, full release, but we do know that the DNA Army dudes have this sneaky way of continuously polishing up their games after they've been released. So it's kind of like an early access full release version type of thing. So beware what you're getting in for. So I have not seen any notes or anything to say more content's coming to this. I have no idea. Would be nice though. Would be nice to see some more content coming to it. All right. So after you go ahead and grab the first three, we had 6. The game then asks you to then plant. So it's like, all right, you can do that. So all you do is just grab one of these little potted plants here. Just put it into over the hole. Press F. Do 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 do. Can't get copyright if you're tone deaf, right? So has anybody else? I know Sherry. I know you've played this game quite a bit. Has anybody else? Honeysuckle, by the way, also has a channel. So she's doing really good on it. She's working really hard. She's getting very consistent with the release times and that. So good on you, Sherry. Good on you. AKA Honeysuckle. Yeah, you keep going at this rate, girl, and you're going to be getting your name popping up on all those Streamlabs mentionables. Doing good. Alright, so once you have all your plants planted, you then got to come over here and grab a bottle of fertilizer. Now with the fertilizer, you just go over here and you just get a quick plant, and it does 3 plots. That's all it does. So you got to go over here and do it again. And then, well, you guessed it. Do it again. Now, if you take a look on the screen here, you can see that we got water and fertilizer are all in red. But if you add, it turns green. So if you're not sure which one that you're on, just take a look at that. Yeah, DK, thanks to those at DNA Army, but I have no keyboard as mine broke. So I'm waiting for an Amazon delivery. We'll be diving in tomorrow. Nice. Well, at least you got a replacement coming. You're not sitting there in limbo going, oh man, I gotta wait until next month's payday, or you know what I mean? Been there, done that myself really hardcore over the last little while. It's not been very fun. Not been fun at all. Yep. I lost a 3rd monitor, so I'm down to 2, and I tell you, it took me a good 2 to 3 weeks to get used to having just 2 monitors again. So once you got all the plants fertilized, as you can guess, you gotta water them. So this is how I've been doing mine lately. You can get 5 waterings out of each watering can, or out of the each full water can has got 5 plots. That's it. Do that. Fill it. Fill it again. Great. So that's how long it takes for you just to do 2 garden sets. So each set's 3. So when you first start off, like I said, you got the first one's already unlocked, but it only has a row of just 3 plants in it, not the full 9. I've unlocked the second section here already, and I got the I got some money saved up. So now I did find that apples in the 2 stores that are downtown. We'll show you those too when the time is ready. But the 2 stores downtown, they vary in price, so check them both. But I found that apples, on average, and not always, can be more or more. They sell for a lot higher price. So it's more lucrative. That's the word I was looking for, lucrative. So basically, at the nursery, we'll go to the map here. By the way, great map. Just press the M key to bring it up. Fantastic. I love these drop-in, drop-outs. That's awesome. So basically, yeah, looking at the map, as you can see up in the top left there, that potted plant. I don't have a mouse, so I can't cursor over it. That's your nursery. And that's where you're going to be able to get your upgrades, such as the water, auto waterer, and your auto fertilizer. You'll want to get that as soon as possible. And then you're going to want to start unlocking even more rows because the store, so if you look at it from left to right, just in the town there, you'll see 3 of them. One says the nursery, or sorry, the pharmacy. The other one says the juice shop. And then the one beside that is a vegetable store. That vegetable store is not working. It's actually a purchasable store, just like the juice store. So you want to get those, but in order to get those quickly, you need to have a good production zone. So what I've done is the very first thing I did was I got enough plants to get me through a bit, enough fertilizer to get me $500 extra. That opened up that extra plot. And then since then I got that extra plot. I've gone through, and I think I've done about 8 days worth in game of planting, selling to get myself to the point where now I can afford to grab the fertilizer and auto water as well. So no more having to buy fertilizers and such. Oops, no. M to get out. And I do like the added touch that you go in here, you can disable your HUD, then go to continue, and you have a clean image. Now, something I want to check here that I didn't think to do. If I go field of view 59, does that ditch the hands? Let's find out. That ditches the hands. So, if you don't have Photoshop and you don't have a content aware button type deal, you can get rid of the hands and get yourself some nice, clean, clear pictures. You can get rid of the hands just like so. Alright, so let's bring that back up. And let's get some rock going on. The game music is it's grating. It's very grating for me. It's because it's a violin and being sound sensitive, those higher just Hulk smash type thing. So not going to be listening to the in-game music. Well, that's just my personal preference and situation, but it could be totally different for you folks. So basically, guess what? We got time to chat, folks, because you can't fall asleep until 7 p.m. at night, and it's only 1 p.m. right now. We have enough food to last us till tomorrow. I suppose we could go use the gentleman's room. Ladies, look away. So yeah, basically, yeah, we're waiting to go to bed now. It's wait for bed simulator at this point. Reason being is that I don't want to waste the fuel to drive all the way downtown to do nothing. I don't need any food, which is purchasable at the little red burger in about center-ish of your screen, 2/3 the way from the top, 1/3 of the way from the bottom up. So yeah, and then those, of course, the other 2 vegetable stores that are on either side of that particular restaurant. Those are where you can sell your items. Then once you get as much money together as you can go after the vegetable store, which I think is 10,000, or you can go after the juice shop, which is 25,000. So, yeah, pick and choose what's going to be. Now, reputation has not gone up for me at all so far, but I only have 2 types of crops. I got myself the tomatoes, and I got myself the apples. Everything else says you don't have reputation. So, I'm guessing reputation is going to be gained from sales at either the juice store or at the vegetable shop that we gotta buy. So until you purchase that, you're kind of stuck with apples and tomatoes. Go with apples. In the end, they will make you more money than tomatoes will. You'll get a higher return on your investment of time. Dang it, I keep getting it. Beep, 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 beep. It's M, folks. It's M takes it out of map, not escape. Alright, well, we got another 5 hours. Has anybody not got the drinks, snacks, or butts comfy? Now's a good time to do so. Oh, I got messaged the other day about real-time mining simulator that I got to spend at least 20 minutes on a stream like that on a Friday again with you folks. So I'll bring that back. I will. Uh-oh. I got to blow up my schnoz. Hold on. I suppose you guys don't want to see it either. Let me just kill the camera A for just a momente. I tell you, sometimes it's like popping the cork, you know? Just start blowing, and you gotta blow again, and it's like, now I sound all stuffy, give it a couple seconds, you know, do the big yawn type deal, pop your eardrums, get everything to kind of loosen back up again and, you know, situate themselves. Now, something I did notice that I'm wondering if is going to be coming into the game is, we used to be able to click on these TVs and watch YouTube stuffs. Put in a website page. We could watch YouTube channels or your Spotify accounts, you know, all that type of stuff. So you could have your own in-game music coming through. Oh, if you're somewhere on the map and you're hearing a tick, 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 that's your truck. Let's just go for a jog around the property, shall we? You'll soon feel like what it's like to have been Captain Hook, getting chased by that dang crocodile. We're a mile away from it, but it's still right in your head. You can buy bell peppers. I can buy it. I haven't been able to buy it yet, Karsten. I've not been able to buy it yet. So yeah, that's where that comes from. So just in case you're playing your game and going, where is that ticking coming from? It's your truck. And the balancing for the movement is a little off. I find that we move too slow with walk, and yet we're like an Olympic gold medal athlete world record maker when we're running. You can? Maybe a bug, huh? Well, when we get back there, we'll check it out. If we can, that'd be nice, because, I mean, that probably means just a bigger step up in the world of our plantings. I mean, you know, even $5 per crate, and I'm averaging around 12 crates per delivery. Yet, you know, that's what, an extra $120. You know, that per delivery set. So, and even if it, you know, like I said, even if it offers more than $5, because right now I'm going on an average of, we're making $60 per crate of apples and $45 average per crate of tomatoes. So hence I went with the apples. Now I have sold it as high as $72 per crate. That was a good night last night. I ended up getting myself up to $1,700. I started off with 1,038 in the end, at the very beginning, and then by the time I was done my run, it was like, I have $1,700? Sweet! Well, actually, I had $1,705. Can you guess what the $5 cost me? That's right, lunch at the Subway store. I mean, the restaurant. You guys will see it here if you haven't seen it already. I know, Karsten, obviously you have. Oh, this game's looking looking like it can be something. You know, if you know, there's a few things that I would add to the game to help increase its playability, give it more substance to it right now. Because I mean, we don't have crops. I don't see any crops that we can buy. No fields. There's no other vehicles that I've been able to find on the map to purchase. We have 25 sets of land that we can buy for just our vegetables, and the water, fertilizer, auto works. Those are about it, and then otherwise it's just all vegetables, your 2 stores. So, I mean, right now, longevity of this game, I'd say probably get about 20 hours into it. You know, I haven't gotten that far myself, but I'm just thinking that, you know, just doing the math that I've been, you know, for the time that I played, probably around 20 hours by the time I own everything. I'm just a little over 3 hours into the game right now, plus what I've done with you folks. So that's, yeah. So we'll call it 3.5 hours I've been playing. Actually, here, can I do this and you guys can see it? No, you guys can't see it. Okay. Did you like the camping game yesterday? Oh, Lori. I loved it. It was simplistic, and yet it was a good time to hang out with everybody, you know? It was hard keeping up with chat with some of the shenanigans that we were doing, going, oh, let's try this, let's try this. You know, the same thing that always happens when a new game comes out. It's always like, you know, ooh, what's this? Shiny! You know, like, huh? What? You know? So, it was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't realize I didn't turn my camera back on. Do the jumpy jump, 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 jump. Jump around. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. We can go sleep. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that, Lori. That was a lot of fun playing with the boys. Finally got to go camping with the Simdicate. It's cool. I like the different maps. We're definitely going to have to come back and do that again sometime. Well, there, big up in the top left corner. Big hint. Selling prices in vegetable shops changes every day. Alright. So we is out of plants to plant. We's out of fertilizer except for 1 extra, but you start with 1 extra. I'm not sure what that's all about. Not sure what that's about. Where am I going? Ah, here we go. Alright. Whoop. Alright, so the way I've been doing things is I've been, when I purchase stuff, actually I'll wait until I get to the purchasing to explain it, otherwise I'll probably just double up on the information on how I've been playing. Oop, come here. That slippery, slimy crate. And we're going to go offload it. And look at this. That's just all pure money in the bank, baby. Pure money in the bank. And well, as long as we can get $60 or more, this load here to sell, $720. Alright. Now, what can I say about the driving? Well, the map might have lots of green on it, but it drives like you are in Alaska. In the middle of winter. It's more skating than it is driving. Really gotta use the drift. Otherwise, yeah. I've had some really bad crashes in the past, and I mean some really bad ones. Angela, how are you? But you're only half awake. Well, that's quite all right. That's more. Your half awake is better than my full awake. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. So yeah, the driving is all about the drifting in this one. Wow. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yeah, just increase that mechanical build just a little bit quicker. Oops. Alright, run in here quick. Apples, 61. Bell peppers, 62. Alright, so that one is higher priced today. So off to our left, you can see the sandwich shop. Looks an awful lot like Subway. Just over here, and in the back there, that's the juice shop. Then just past these umbrellas and dudes all walking around over here, that green sign, that's the pharmacy. So you will need to fix your health up once in a while if you don't pay any attention how hungry you are. And you go a day or 3 without eating. Whoops. You'll lose health pretty quickly. Alright, what do you got here? $66 here. Alright, these ones are better. $50 for bell pepper. Bell peppers don't look like they do as good as the apples. I mean, yeah, I've had apples at $70. Have you been playing this game yet, Angela? Wait a minute. It's going to be super, super, super late at night for you. No wonder why you're half awake. I'm glad to see that you're here. I was thinking it was early morning. Kids mustn't be around to get your coffee, but wait a minute. Oh, the kids are probably already in bed. Alright, so I spent my $5. I spend $5 every 2 days eating. I don't eat every day. There's no need for it. I mean, even though it is just $5. There is no way to bring food home with you that I've been able to find. I've asked those in the know, and they're like, nope, can't do it. Once again, we have no idea what's all to be planned and expected for this game. Hold on. Which one was... Oh, man, I forget. That one was 65. This one was 61, maybe? Is that what it was? Yes, alright. Get in through the truck, not through the box. How's your weekend been so far, Angela? What's got you up late tonight? You studying, or...? Ooh, are you working on another gripping novel? Oh! Well, that makes sense. Yes, I suppose that would. Yes, you are 100% correct. I am sorry to hear that you're having some heart issues, that's for sure. That's what you get for having such a big heart. Yeah, it's gonna give you issues, you know. Wearing it on your sleeve like that. I'm just so very happy to hear that your recovery is going very well. Some of the, you know, the byproducts and everything else is, you know, it's tough to go through and everything, but I'm just glad that, you know, there's, you know, a good side to the toss of the coin in this day and age, you know. Even 30 years ago, though, you know, recovery would take so much longer. It's almost 5 a.m. in the morning. Gosh, have you been to sleep yet? You've been up all night. Have you had some wobbly pops? Have you been having some of the adult beverages? Or is it just that the medication's just got you wired and you can't go to sleep? Oh, you already woke up. Oh, you woke up at 5 a.m. My goodness. That only happens to me if I go to bed at like, 7 p.m. It's like, okay, I'm going to go for a nap. And then you wake up at 5 a.m. like, oh, that was one hell of a nap. Yeah, I've done that a few times in my lifetime. Haven't done that in a long time, though. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. It's because the old man bladder kicked in. And then I'm going back to bed. Probably because I didn't go to bed till like 12:31 in the morning. Alright, so we'll sell these off. We got $792 for that. Yay! How you doing, Pan? How you doing? Aw, the kitties are on your bed. You got yourself some live pillows. Alright. Let's see if we can make this a crash-free adventure today. Doubtful. Even though I know I didn't when I pulled into the store, I already crashed into the corner of the building. Never mind. Doing good? Glad to hear it, Pan. Glad to hear it indeed. Keep 2 wheels on the road. 2 wheels is all you need. Whew. What really sucks is I can't take my finger off the throttle here to even grab a drink. Yeah, they treat you like a heater. And now your house heater has stopped working? Oh, thank goodness you got 2 little fur balls helping you out. At the same time, get your landlord on top of that. I mean, I suppose you are just coming out of winter, maybe? Even still, it's bloody cold. That should not be happening. Yeah, not so bad you're moving in the spring, but still. Be rather brisk mornings, which you don't need. Alright, so this is the water bottle. And this is the fertilization system. We're definitely getting the fertilizer. And we're definitely getting the water. Alright, now all we have to do is concentrate on plants. Alright, need a higher reputation. Higher reputation. Higher reputation. Higher. Higher. Get higher. Get some higher, man. Yep, no, bell pepper plants. Cannot do it. Hot peppers? Nope, still can't do it. Apales, I know we can buy. Now this is how I load things up. How do you get rep points? I'm pretty sure it's going to be from when we own either the vegetable shop or the juice shop. But I'm more leaning towards when we own the veggie shop. Yeah, it could be a bug, Karsten. Could be a bug. You lucky bug. Alright, so. That's 6. That does 2 rounds. Let's buy 2 more. Or 3 more, I should say. So we have 1 more round. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8. So 9. I need 18 crates. It is very, 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 very repetitive at first. The grind is real in this one, for sure. But because there's really not that much content in game, I can understand why. However, if and or when more content comes to the game, I would definitely like to see that get fixed. I'd like to see not so much grind. Five and 6. Alright, so that takes care of one row. 2, 4, 6, yep. 2 more rows to go. We might not have enough Monets for buying one more plot. I was hoping we could, but it doesn't look like we can. So I am going to wait just to be safe. Actually, no, we will be able to buy it. But we can't, just because of the way the stacks are here. No, we'll have to hold off. We'll make up some extra monies and then we'll buy a couple more. This is the fastest way I found to get up the hill. Doesn't mean it is the fastest way, but it is the fastest way that I found to get up that hill. Just make a little tiny bunny hop out of it. But this isn't the worst of it. This isn't the worst of it. We got the hill coming home. And well, this thing drives like its transmission is straight fresh from 1940s. Whee! Didn't keep the wheels in the dirt this time. Or, yeah, on the pavement. My bad. Normally I try to keep at least 2 wheels onto the pavement. Didn't work that time. Here we go. Here we go. Smoke them if you got them, folks. Now's the time. I can hear it right now, folks. Oh yeah, here we go. Low gear. And I didn't shift to it. This is the automatic transmission, just shifted to it. But, oh, this hurts. Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor, should be, but it is a real Dr. Pepper. Oh, fully carbonated too. Ooh. That's a fresh bottle. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna kill the camera here for about, 15-20 minutes or so. Just let the eyes relax. That spotlight, I still have not found. I tried putting a sticky note over it. The sticky adhesive got too hot, and so it just fell off like after about 10 minutes. So that didn't do me any good. Like 2 minutes before stream, just falls down, just flutters down. All right, so that's not gonna do me any good. I really got to figure out a filter for this thing. No. Yeah. That's right. I didn't want to buy one more crop. I wanted to buy 2 more sets. That's what it was. I didn't want to buy just one set. I wanted to buy 2 more sets. Oh, don't run in the garden. Don't do it. Alright, so usually the first thing I do is I split the rows. Weeks. Make a nice little pile of it. Make it all nice and clean. I hope so too, Karsten. I do. I really, really, really do. Yep. A semi would be nice because, I mean, once you start getting more than 12 of these plots, I mean, by the time you get these 2 rows done, just 1 day's worth of harvest is probably going to fill up this truck with blue crates, let alone all the ones you got to do for planting, right? So it's something I was thinking about anyway. And so this is how I spend my days. But the great thing is I don't have to spend half my morning fertilizing and watering anymore. We have the auto setup, and I'll show you where all that stuff is on the map here. In just a momento. Un momento, por favor. I would love a good semi-truck, or like box truck style, I think would be, you know, a nice little touch for them to put into the game. Did I put all 6 there? Whoops. Supposed to put 3 at each time. My bad, my bad. Wasn't thinking. How come you folks didn't catch that? How come you folks were doing the math in your head going, what is this guy doing? He's not going to have enough crates. But if he does it this way, he has enough crates. Yes, a dolly would be very nice. Yeah, I passed off to those who can get into the ear of the developer, you know, some things that I would like to see in-game. Mind you, at the same time, you don't want to put too many items in that were in the other series of games, you know what I mean? Otherwise, the games become asset flips, right? And, you know, unless you want to get known as an asset flipping like type of production game or anything like that, you know, you really don't get to go very far in the industry if you're doing that. So all right, so now that that's done, grab no. Not that it's a big deal. Just, oh, come on. I want the plant. Give me the plant, man. Why won't you just give me the plant? See, you don't really have to rush too much in this game. There's lots of time. It's 9 o'clock at night. So far, I don't think I've been forced to go to sleep, but I think I've been in bed every night before 10. I don't think if I'm up till 10 tonight, that's the latest I've stayed up till. Always been asleep and in bed by 10. Alright, so there we go. They're all planted. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, just gets a little darker out. Alright, we're going to bed. Boom. Yeah, I know, I ain't got nobody. But 2 hands. I ain't got nobody. Nobody. Four Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. How long are these loading screens going to be? I tell you, my poor PC. She must be just getting all maxed out. Alright, let me turn off that light too. My eyes are just killing me. Hey, Carrie. There we go. Back into the chair. Okay. And so, yeah, it's just a rinse and repeat kind of day. And until you get the store, really, it's kind of hard to, have something to do during the whole time that's given. But I bet you once you get the store, there isn't enough time in the day. Let's pick this up, clean this up, make it look good. The Thing found his long-lost brother. Oh, man. I haven't seen Addams Family in so long. I'm surprised there hasn't been another remake for the 2020s, you know what I mean? I mean, who would play a good Morticia nowadays? Trying to think. Who would play a good Morticia for today's generational of an Addams Family remake? I'm thinking of a TV series, not a movie. Wonder who would be the casting call for that one. I could almost see Cate Blanchett, but don't get me wrong. I mean, she's aged a little bit, and Morticia's always, been portrayed as a little bit younger than where Cate Blanchett's at right now. I suppose you put enough makeup on her. Who else could play a good Morticia? You got a hell of a system, GG pounding the... Oh, the apples. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, it's all about not being... I wouldn't call it efficient. I'd call it more being lazy than anything, but, yeah. But now I got from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. just to chill with you folks. Just to hang with you guys. Oh yeah, Angelica Houston did an amazing job. Oh, I cannot say anything bad about any of the actors or actresses in anything so far that I've seen. It was Christina Ricci. She played Wednesday too, didn't she? Nice, Mike. Nice. Did you have to run any of the water hose or anything? Hopefully you didn't have to get a new adapter. Get the hoses just to go together. You gotta have that ice machine, man. It's the last of the summer. How else are you going to have yourself some adult beverages without your ice? Oh, I was right. Okay, so it was Christina Ricci. Okay, yeah. Look at that. A movie I actually seen. It's funny, we'll be having conversations in between takes and that when we're doing our Simdicate stuff. And these guys will do a movie quote and I'll be like, yeah, you've seen that, right, G? Like, they're just poking me because they know I probably haven't seen it. Nice. You got lucky, Mike. You got lucky. You didn't get the left-hand thread from the left-hand side of China. You got the right-hand thread from the right-hand side of China. Oh, that was annoying as hell. A dishwasher that we had in one of the houses that I used to live in with my ex-wife there. Dishwasher called in the repair guy to take a look at it because I had no idea what the hell was going on. It turned out it was the motor and something else burned up. So the cost of repairs for $150 more you could get with warranty a new dishwasher, like 3-year warranty on a dishwasher. So all right, we decided, okay, no worries, I can take the old one out and hook up the new one. So yeah, the threads on the back of the dishwasher were right-hand threads compared to the left-hand threads that we all use. It was really messed up. You're getting your first jab? Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Well, I hope you got yourself a mask for your mouth, and I hope you got a mask for your eyes, so that way you can just scream all you need to from getting, tossed around left and right as they're weaving between the lines. Oh, I remember the days when my family was learning how to drive. Oh, I was lucky, but by the time I was 6 or 7, my dad had an extra pickup truck for the farm. And so right after we plowed it or we broke ground for spring, so you plow down your harvest so that way it can all mix in and everything, right? And then come springtime, you break up the ground that's been frozen up. And then you do a deep plow. So you got 2 times of the year when you can drive, no problem. So that's how I learned how to drive. So by the time I went and took my driver's license, I had learned a whole bunch of bad habits, but the instructor still gave me my pass the first time around. Yeah, I think that, and I hope that they don't do something like they did with the Scooby-Doo and Shaggy thing going on. I would like to see, an It actor, not an It CGI. Imagine what they could do with the Thing. I think they could do a lot better with the Thing nowadays. So this is the entirety of our farm. Now, I just want to check on the map. See, there's a barn up here. There's the house.
That needs to be fixed as well. You need to be able to escape to get out of the map and escape to get out of the menu.
But, so I'm wondering if maybe we get a barn and some animals at some point. Maybe that might be in there. Like I said, I have no idea what the future plans are for the game. None whatsoever. So it would be nice to know so that I can have a rough idea. Now, I got this game through Keymailer, so I'm quote-unquote sponsored, but that's not how that works in the world of sponsorships, but yeah. So I did get this from Keymailer. So I haven't paid for it, but still, it's 22-something Canadian, so I'm guessing it's $19.99 American. Right now, for what you get out of the game, I would say it's $5 overpriced. However, if there are plans to continue adding more stuff to it, like give you a little bit of animals, maybe, some missions of some sort, it doesn't have to be too many, and a bit of a storyline, I would say, yeah, they'd be worth even more, be worth about $25. You don't do any missions, you just add some animals and, some vehicles, then I'd say it'd be worth $20. Right now, I'd say it's $5 overpriced. But I will say this, it's a nice, stress-free game. You don't have to really sit back and go, oh, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to do that? The math is pretty simple to work out. So you're not, feeling like, okay, what? How many bottles do I need? Well, that's pretty simple. You need a bottle for each row. Well, there's 6 in a box, so you can do 2 rows at a time. So that's why I recommend having at least 2 plots and then buying them in 2 plot sections. So that way when you go to buy your fruit stacks, right now we have 3 slots to fill with the current amount of crates. Then if I buy the next 2, then I know I'll have to have 6 crates to do 1 set of rows. 24.50 in the Australian doll hails. I suppose we should pee before it starts coming out our eyeballs. Nope, different developers. Toxic Dog is the developer for Ranch Sim. This is DNA Army, same people that brought you Trader's Life Simulator, Falafel, Factory Runner, Falafel Restaurant Simulator, I believe it was. Vegetaria. They also have another one that'll be coming up soon. A Factory Manager Simulator. Next step is installing the new microwave over the stove that my back and shoulders are cooked today, so maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I would say take the time needed, man. Yeah. You don't want to get that thing halfway up there and then have your arms go out from underneath you and it come crashing down. Wrecking up the cupboards. That would be unhappy. Australia's getting hit hard with the Delta. We're back under curfew, hard lockdowns. Yep, looking forward to not having those here. Yep. Just too bad it's going to happen anyway. As much as I don't want it to, I got a feeling that we're going to be going back into it as well. I can't remember how many cases there were. Boy, this thing is just a little wonky. I think I hit that building just a little too hard. The cab is a little bit pointing upwards. Going, hi! That's something I didn't bother to take a look at was the clouds. Little bit polygonal in the lighting over there, but I got a feeling these are just static and don't move. If they do, they move at a very, very slow rate. That it's almost imperceivable. Like Dave Bautista in The Guardian. It's invisible. Yeah, it does look like an old MOG. Or not MOG, but an old military outfit vehicle. Something that came straight from the hills of Russia. It's gotta be Russia. Look at those tires. Yeah, I'm not gonna move the mouse for, 3 or 4 minutes. I want to see if these clouds move. My gut is telling me these clouds don't move. You know what I need? I need one of those little spinny things. You give it a good wing, give it a whip, and it does that weird spiral circle thing. So then you stare at it long enough, you look at other things, it looks like they're moving. That might give some depth to these clouds. But these clouds, they don't move.
Oh, it's all good, Sherry.
It's all good. You're eating supper at 3:30? Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, my supper time would be a little bit later. I usually eat. I kind of like eating later at night, but today I got some lunch meat and some sub buns, so I made myself two carnivore subs. So it had some turkey and some Montreal smoke on there, some mayo mustard. It was good. It was good. Oh, and some black olives. Gotta have black olives for pizzas, so I was like, I'll splurge and I'll throw a couple black olives on my sub. It was good. It was good. So yeah, the clouds don't move, by the way. They do not move. They're completely static. They're non-diverse. Still haven't figured out what all these crates are here for. As far as I know, could be somebody's trying to work their way up to break into their house, because I leave the windows open all the time, apparently. So over here, this is where our tanks arrive. And these will do all our auto fertilizing, all our auto watering. So the brown line's the poop line, the white line is the water line. Well, we could call it the porcelain. Porcelain lines for the water. So I don't know why they're not dead squared up either. They're a little off center. A little off kilter. Gonna have to fire the contractor who put that in. Oh, I see what they did. So you could walk down each side of it. Otherwise, yeah, okay, yeah. I can see why it was done. Just took me a couple seconds to look at it. Oh, in Farmer's Life, by the Playway one? No, I have not looked into it. But I know that AO Mike 83, gentleman that just walked into here, He's got himself a series on that one going, if I remember correctly. And of course, now my Stream Deck says, no, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to be connected anymore. Oh, there we go. It popped up. Way to go, Streamlabs. I didn't have to enter it. You did it all on your own. Right there. That's Mike's link. Go check it out. And while you're at it, check out that Simdicate link I popped up earlier. And gave you all the informations on. All right, 1 more hour. Let's head towards the bedroom. Get ready for some sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and I think Deuce has got 1 video on it then. Remember, somebody had a couple, and then the other person only had 1. So yeah. You got a couple, Deuce has got the 1. Dr. Pepper. Still not a sponsor, but really, really should be. It would make my life so much easier. Honestly, all you have to do is just give me coupon codes that I gotta print off that, free 2-liter, this coupon. Just send me 30 a month. I'm good. That's perfect. Well, except for when there's 31 days in the month, then, send me 31. Not asking for much. Not at all. Hold on here. My chat just went behind my timer. Don't know why it went behind my timer. We'll fix it. There we go. Oh, definitely, Jamie. Check it out for sure. I do too, Sherry. I do too. It would have been nice to be able to, sit in the chair or, like you say, lay on the bed. That'd be cool if you could lay on the bed and the TV would turn towards you. And then if you sat in the chair, the TV is just like right there. You know what I mean? So you can watch it from here comfortably, or you can go lay on the bed and watch it comfortably. All right, we're going to sleep and save. Hey, Wolfie! How goes it? Yep. Intermission break here, folks, while my computer takes a little bit of extra time to load itself. It's old. It's seen some better days. It made it through the last pandemic before the COVIDs. Oh yeah, that just scared the heck out of me. That break. Whew. Alright, so... I must have grabbed from yeah. I've done that before. Or did I? No, I didn't. Hey, wait a minute. Thought I grabbed from the other row. I had not. That is from an old Vic 20. Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. You get your hands on a copy yet? Of this Farmer's Life Simulator? Farmer's Life Simulator? Not to be confused with Farmer Life. Or hold on, this is Farmer Life Simulator, not to be confused with Farmer's Life. Beep, 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 beep. Lots of tongue twisting, folks. And here we go. So, alright, so this one's all taken care of for one more. Wish me luck, folks. Let's hope we don't total the truck on our way there. Now, there is another road that goes behind the farm. It's kind of a backwoods trail. I don't recommend it with this vehicle. I'd wait to see if they come up with some other vehicles, because it's scary to go down. And, well, coming up is just a bad idea. You could drive up this big hill here 3 times in the time that it takes you. Alright, just settle. Just settle. Grab your skates. Good, there we go. Yeah, just don't do it, right, Sherry or Honeysuckle? Just don't do it. Yeah, we got more plants going on right now. Yep. So, is it, just the 2 developers working on this? Or did they pick up a 3rd developer to help out? Or is it still just in the family's hands? Oh, come on, stop. I just put the e-brake on. Why do you have to put the e-brake on again? Apples, $59. Oh, man. No. Let's hope it's higher at the next place. Just the 2 developers and 1 designer? Okay, gotcha, okay. Up and over, you. $66. All right, we'll go this way. You a Tesla? Nope. You're a digital drive, but you're not a Tesla. I went down and ended up taking the cliff or the fast way down. Yeah. I don't go that way. It's bad. It's bad news. Even with full brakes, it can be bad news. Bad news bears. I don't like it. Don't recommend it. This was 61, right? Oh, this was 59. That's no good. That's not a sale day that we're going to sell at. Yeah, I think that I would probably total my truck before I made it to the middle of that hill on my way down, and I don't know if this poor truck would actually get up that hill in the time it takes for me to do my stream. I don't like that backside. That backside's no fun side. So you can't buy any of these tractors. I tried. I wanted to see how much it was going to cost us for a tractor. They're not available in game. Watch out! Yeah, I don't understand why there's a favoritism to give us the absolute worst driving apparatus in the very beginning of the game and not give us at least a reason why. You know what I mean? Like, you were under witness protection program. You know, this is all that the government could find in such short order. You know, so, you know, if you want better, you're going to have to do it on your own. You know, something like that, at least, you know. Just saying. Just saying. You know, a little bit more forethought could be put into it. Come on. Up and up. Let me through. Come on. Quit being so maroons. This place here needs to have it so the doors stay all the way in or all the way out, depending on which way they're first opened. Just swinging back and forth and getting stuck on them is, irritating. Can be easily fixed. Turn them into sliding doors, not swinging doors. That's why almost every game in this day and age uses sliding doors, not swinging doors, so that way the player doesn't have to put up with it and the mechanics of it doesn't interfere. Alright, let's do this. Let's sell for $792 again. Yahoo! That gives us $13.15. Ow. Now, normally I only go to town every other day, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the nursery, and I'm going to pick up 3 more crates, and then I got to do some math. If I can buy a total of 9 crates and still have $1,000 left over, then I'll be happy. You can't even stand the door to hold it open because apparently the door is really heavy and it just shoves you out of the way. I haven't tried to get into a pushing contest with the door. When one doesn't work, I run into the other. I do love the backdrop though. I love it. I love it. This is true Foothills. Moving up into the tundra zone. It's like you're in British Columbia and Canada. Oh, come on. And that's one thing I hate. By the time the damn thing gets caught up to look in reverse, you're already way off course. Come on, back up the dang bus. Alright. How much are these? 45. 45 times 9 is 450. 405. Nope, we can't do it. Dang it. Alright, we're just going to buy 3 for today. Yeah, the truck shifts pretty good, or drifts pretty good, just not in the directions that you want it to drift. Yep. It's just the turning just takes way too long. Way too long. I mean, I have a Class 1 license. I drive big rig. Yeah, it doesn't take me that long to go from side to side in a strong arm steering, meaning no power steering, Mack truck. There's no way that this thing would take that long to turn in real life. Absolutely not. Alright, so we need 2 per, so 2, 4, 6. So we need 6 of these. Two, 4, 6, yep. Time to go home! Everyone plays the game differently, so a small test team doesn't always find everything that the other players will find once released. No, that's very true. Yeah, exactly, Mike. At least we know things will get fixed up with this team. I missed. If you hit the bunny hop just right, you land on the road and you can keep your speed going not too bad. Otherwise, it's like this. You move like a snail. But I mean, take a look at the size of the hills that we're dealing with here. I mean, yeah, this is a lot like British Columbia, but at the same time, British Columbia would not allow the registration of this vehicle to be done. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, no, sorry, that's just way too old and way too unsafe. You cannot drive that on our streets. Yeah, exactly. You gotta point and turn just at the right time, at the right angle. Oh, and I lost too much speed coming up that hill. The outside edge of that curve doesn't have the bump, but even still, going along the outside edge, I still found that it still slowed down way too much. If you hit it just right the way I had earlier the first time I went there, You would have saw that I kept pretty much almost all my speed up that hill. Yep. Everybody, time to get up and stretch. And by the time this thing gets to the top of the hill, you might be done your full 15 sets of 3. Or sorry, your 3 sets of 15. 15 sets of 3. Oh man, you'd be power building at that point. But otherwise, though, no, I'm not bad game. Not a bad game. Like I said, it's about $5 overpriced right now for what's in the game. However, I do expect wholeheartedly that they will be adding more to the game at some point in time. Just I would have thought the game would have been called Early Access at that point. You can do it. Yes, you can. All right, we're going to buy this field. And we're going to buy this field. All right, we want to take you. Oh. Oh. I should have bought 6. Another 3. Yeah, I could have afforded it. Whoops. Oh, well, can't win them all. Can't win them all. Man, yeah, the cops were here till like 10:30 last night. It was crazy. Well past our finished stream. It was nuts how long they were out there taking care of that. So for those who weren't part of the Simdicate stream last night, we had a cop. Well, a whole bunch of cops were chasing, I guess, somebody. I don't know what they were doing. Of course, I didn't speak to the cops or anything. I just kind of ducked my head outside the window or outside the door and looked. But yeah, so apparently a cop T-boned the guy coming out of, so we got a straightaway in front of my house. Here, let me just flip this on. So you got a straightaway going this way in front of my house, and then you got an alley that goes through here. So bad guy was going down this way down the street, and the cop came out and punched him into the side. But there was no vehicles on the other side of the road. And then 2 other cop cars down on that end of the street blocked it in. And then another 2 cop cars from the other side came in, and they squirreled in, and they blocked it in. And the guy that did the original punching was had the car pinned up against the passenger side of the vehicle, and it was rather crazy. Maybe we could upgrade the truck at the mechanic with twin turbos and better brakes and a power steering box, maybe? There's quite a few things that I would be recommending for it, for sure. Just to get it to the point where there's no player frustration. You don't want to have players frustrated when they play. You know, like, and right now, without having a storyline as to say, why is our truck so bad? Or not giving us an option to get a better vehicle, that just leaves the player really extremely frustrated. Like, well, what's the point? If I'm going to be just doing this all the time, what am I going to do with all my money once I make it? What am I going to do with it? I can't buy a new vehicle, so I'm going to have to drive this thing all around, all the time, skating. Yeah, so, you know, things like that, that's, you know, needs to be thought of. But, you know, it can be simply fixed with a storyline of, you know, witness protection, or you're hiding from a mafia, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's tons. No, I did do this right. Okay, yeah. Alright, I did do this right, because yeah, this will count as in now 2 days worth in 1 day's worth of growing. Gotta love that. So I'm probably not even going to buy that end row until much, much later. I'll probably just keep buying these 4 along here all the way to the back, and then grab those ones down on the end later on. I just can't see myself wanting to have one out of order set I'm keeping everything in lowest common multiples, right? So if you remember your mathematics, lowest common denominators and lowest common multiples. And there we go. Look at that. It's 7 o'clock. We can sleep. Yay! Actually, let's pee. Ladies, look away. I don't need you laughing at me. Sleepage. I'll turn that off. You guys can't. YouTube don't like it. You didn't wash your hands. Yeah, no doubt. You could buy the last plot in the row when you buy the second column. That way you have 2 half plots to use 1 full crate. Yeah, I could do that as well. I could. Don't want to. I'd just rather keep everything in nice even orders later. Yeah, well, I mean, that's always the most common story, right? You get the farm, you get everything from your grandparents and stuff like that. But look at the house. It doesn't quite fit that narrative. Yeah, sure, it looks a little old, but it don't look that old. You know what I mean? Like, it don't look like it's a hand-me-down. It looks like it's something that was, purchased. And being up in the middle of no man's land, things like that, where there's nobody else around, that kind of makes me tell, like, you're in trouble for something, or either you're hiding out, or you're being protected. Basically the same thing. Try and do things too quickly. And keep looking eye on chat. Or keep an eye on chat. Yeah. Can't speak tonight either. Oh. Oh. Lots of jumping in this game. Love it. Played a few games lately where you can't jump. It's like, it's a basic mechanic. 2, 4, 5, alright. What? No, that can't be right. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, never mind. Sometimes the brain can't do the simple maths. Anybody catch this morning's podcast with the Simdicate? Huh? Did you? Speaking of Zamags, I gotta talk to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't even know if he's streaming all that often anymore. Yeah, the yak at the young man. Say, hey, what's up? I'm gonna know this right. As well as all my recommended rascals, you can find them on my homepage or in the description down below. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, exactly. Like, last time I checked, the gravity on Earth allowed me to jump. I wasn't on Jupiter being crushed into my shoes. Exactly, honeysuckle. Can't jump in that one. Like I said, I played quite a few games lately. You just can't jump in. It was like, Urgh. Nice, Mike. Nice. I unfortunately was unable to catch it this morning. I had to go run out to... I went to go get my license renewed. But because I have a Class 1 with restrictions, every 10 years I have to apparently get a medical. So I have to get my doctor to do my medical on it now. Great. Lovely. That's all I wanted to have to do. wait even longer with an expired license. Oh, big bump. Got a little bit of hang time on that one. Just call me Air Jordan. Thinking no place like home, so it makes sense. Well, it makes sense because they're having so many Z-axis issues. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There we go. Well, there was shocks, all right, just not on the truck. It was on the faces of my passengers. Ah! Yeah, but I have restrictions on mine, right? Can't drive stick. I can only drive the automagics. Just because of my legs. Yeah, it's a good thing those crates are invisibly strapped down. Yep. Can't say I disagree with you on that. A little bit farther, you can do it. Good truck. Alright, how much of our apples worth this time? $58. Oh, come on! My grandmother pays better than that. There's casinos that have better odds payouts than what I'm getting here. Yeah, nice save on that turn. That was pure dumb luck. Yeah, it would not be any fun to hunt down, no thank you. At that point in time, I'd be making a personal private message out to the developer and saying, lock this stuff down. $60. Oh, man. These apples are just taking a beating right now. Pricings. Well, $60 is better than 56, so 720 is better than 620. Come on. Really? All I want to do is jump, man. And you know what? Just to get us back on our 2-day stretch, we'll just eat. That's $5. What can I say? I'm not that much of a skinflint. Don't get in through the box, get into the truck. I wonder what's up with the store. We haven't sold anything at this store, I don't think. I think everything's had to go to that other one. Aim to the left so you can make the right-hand turn. I got this. I got this. Wow. So I think in between now and the next episode that when I pick this up, I think I will try to have a total of 8 sets of crops owned. Oh, for heaven's sakes, that bloody E button gets me every time. It does nothing but turn on a ticker. So yeah, I'll try to make up enough money that I can get 8 plots, and then I'll hold off on that until I can buy, I'll start making up enough money to purchase the vegetable shop. Vegetable shop of horrors, vegetable shop. Oh, come on, just let me in. Sliding doors. Sliding doors. Not a hard concept. Sliding doors. I mean, it's not like you're giving me points for, getting through a set of doors without getting stuck. You know what I mean? Like, there's no mini game here. Get rid of the opening and closing doors, at least on the vegetable stores. You can keep them on your restaurants where you're just going in and out once. You don't want this where you're going in and out over and over and over again. Now, if we had the dolly, so we could pick up stacks of these items, that would be a big benefit as well. That would be a huge time saver, especially when you're going to start be getting a whole ton of them. I mean, come on. Yeah, we're going to have 12 crates per day now. So that's 24 for every 2 days. 24 blue crates that you got to manhandle singly. Somebody not thinking about this when they built it? Or was it just get out just the bare bones minimum, make some money onto it, and continue to develop it? Called early access. I just don't know the reasoning behind it. I don't. Any company I've ever worked for in the past could not tell you the reasoning behind it that would make sense. Alright. Can we make it without popping down a gear? Nope. I'm gonna pop down at least one gear. That's not bad. One gear isn't bad. Then I wonder where all my damage comes from. Turn around. Turn around. Fuck me. Tell you what. How about when you back up, it automatically goes into a fucking rear view look. Jesus. I do not know why it is so hard. It should not be so hard. All I want to do, back up. But apparently I gotta back up from 50 miles away, get speed on it, then you can turn it around. I was messing around with it the other day, trying to figure out what the hell mechanics work for it, and that's the only way to do it. You gotta drive 10 miles ahead, then start your long backup, and then turn around and look. Only way it works. Alright, so we gotta buy at least 6 of these. You know what? We'll do it in 2 stacks. I don't think we'd be able to buy 12 times 50, 600. Oh, we might be able to. We might be able to. Don't know if we'll have enough crates, though, to do it. We'll see. Alright. But yeah, no, it's just frustrating. There is no need for it to take that long for you to have to be able to square up the camera when you back up somewhere. Just does not make any sense to me. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Yeah, turning left. Turning left. Honestly, I was turning left the whole time. And in we go. Alright, so we got 12. We now need 24. Great. 4, 5, 6. Probably how caveman got so good at it. I was always counting stuff all the time and doing stuff like this when he was a little guy sitting on my lap. I do stuff like this thing like I had caveman count with me. All right, how many's Daddy putting down now? 3? Yep. Good job, buddy. He added that to your suggestion list as well. I can understand that, Sherry. I can understand that. Just backing up is just brutal. Absolutely brutal. There's no reason for it to be like that at all. So yeah, you can see here how like you'll be making multiple upon multiple trips per day soon in order to get all your all the plants that you need that are necessary. Like, I mean, we only got 2 days worth here, right? We got 24 crates. We got 2 days worth. That would be awesome, Sherry. Yeah, exactly. Even, you know, use like Q or something. Well, Q's taken up for your signal. Maybe one of the number keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, or something like that. Maybe. You know, 1 for the first person look, 2 for the third person look, and 3 for reverse and third person look. Maybe. Can't believe that deer was so bloody heavy. And he slowed this truck right down to the point where we're going to take a few minutes getting ourselves up to the top of the hill now. As you can see, we come to a complete stop. Crimson! How was your night? How was your evening? And look, you got to stream. You got to stream today. I'm not sure if, Mike, you putting out any extra content today, or is today recording day? Yeah, I can agree with that, Sherry. I would rather have the backups than the blinkers. So this is where you pull out the crochet. And you start fixing, making yourself a seat cover for inside the truck. He got lost in one of the caves uninfected, but meh. No biggie. Nice. Glad to hear you're taking some time to enjoy the video games. I'm not as much of a fan of living life without them. Great place for me to soapbox on the decrease in quality of games that we have to deal with lately, as well as the ooh, looky, we'll be up late tonight. It's a great Yep. Can't say I'm addicted to gaming, but I can tell you that it definitely is a big stress relief to game. For me, anyway. For some people, it can be additional stressful. This is me outlet. One, two. do. Dude, you love the dev. He's quick to fix issues, listens to everyone, and always doing things to make the game better or add the quality of life to the updates. Nice. Well, that's what it is to be a developer. You know, that's what it is. Totally different ballgame between being a developer and being a publisher. Like, even if we could carry, you know, if they can't put the dolly in for some reason, which I don't know why they can't. It's just an asset off of Unreal Store, so it should work no problem on this map at all. Might need a little bit of reconfiguring, but that's about it. It'd be a weekend's worth of programming just to get that dolly working fine. Alright. The last couple's out here. And we can get to planting. Oh, we can turn that light back on. One sec. Oh. There we go. Welcome, Ryan. Yeah, the GDM dev is insane. I have had zero contact with that particular developer. Up until, I'd say, June-ish, I used to get in there and help out as much as I could and everything else, but I'm now at the point where it's like, yeah, I'm done giving freebies to all these companies everywhere. If they want the information out of my head now, they gotta get a consultant. They gotta get under a consultant's contract. I'm tired of giving away stuff for free. I can talk about some of the minor things and that, like on streams and stuff like that. I'll talk about the minor things, but like from business side stuff, yeah. Those I keep to myself near and dear because, well, those are the things that, you know, the developer can take from any game and you know, run with it. And once again, they get the info for free out of me. It's like, yeah, so now I keep some things I keep underneath my hat nowadays. Especially when it comes to quality of life stuff. Nice, Ryan. Nice. So you caught, basically, Mike started at the very beginning. I started, I made enough money so that way I could buy the auto waterer and the auto, irrigation for water and fertilizer. I grabbed those right away. I did those off cam before I even started my very first video. Did it for a reason, because yeah, it would take me an extra, you know, 3.5 hours to get to that point, and so that's a little bit longer than my normal stream times. So I figured, Mike did a great job showing off the very beginning. Deuce did a great job showing off the beginning. So did Peanut. So did Sherry. I think it's time for somebody to show them what's going to be up next. So what was up next is grabbing both of these fertilizers and that. I believe in the end, Sherry, you end up getting both as well, too, didn't you, in the last video when you went through, because you did like a time-lapse grind thing where it's like, you plant, you buy, you plant, you sell, you plant, you buy, you plant, you sell. So I think you worked your way through a few days in-game to get yourself up to the irrigation capabilities. Does the day end like in Trader's Life Sim, or is it like Bakery Sim where it just reaches to a certain point and stops? I've never been up this late before, so I couldn't tell you. I just want to get all these planted before midnight. That way they're considered planted for the whole day, I'm hoping. Man, oh man, this is feels like it takes forever to plant nowadays. What happens when you have so many fields or so many plot holes to do? Another quality of life would be to hire a second person. So if you do have them and you set them in a certain slot, yeah, I'll keep, once again, that's something else I'll keep under my hat. So many things you could do to make this game much more publicly quality of life. Many things. Alright, let's go to bed. And hope to goodness we planted everything. Fingers crossed. Oh, and then the end turned the light on. Forgot to turn the camera back on. Son of a witch. It's not a bad picture. I like that. That's a nice background. It would be nice if it did there, Sherry. Definitely be nice. Yeah, it's one of the things I haven't spoken out about publicly is how I would change the fields around just a little bit to accommodate auto planting. And it's very similar to what I got going on right now, actually, to tell you the truth. And it wouldn't be that hard to implement, not at all. Oh, getting the pepper from the Montreal smoked meat coming back at me. Whew. Mix that in with some fresh Dr. Pepper and, well, you know your burps are gonna be a party in your mouth. So now we're making twice the amount of money in the same amount of time. 2, 4, 6. And so yeah, this is my life. This will be my life for the next little while until after I can get these next 4 field plots sets there purchased, and then I will start working on monies necessary for saving up to buy the vegetable store. Because it looks like right now I'm hooped for planting anything other than apples to make the greatest amount of profit. I'm not even processing them into apple jam. I'm missing out on such a business opportunity. You can charge more per apple with apple jam or apple sauce than you can just by selling, you know, fresh apples. No offense, but based on DNA's track record, I would guess that they won't be as probably working on XXX Life Sim coming 2021. Yeah, they've got a few titles going on right now in production. They got, was it Factory Manager Simulator? That one's in production. They got the I believe Trader's Life is still in production. Yeah, no, I can agree with you that yeah, they do have a lot of projects on their plates right now. That's for sure. But it's not like they're full on coding, programming, asset making style. You know, like there's a lot of assets that are in these games are purchased off the Unreal Store. But you know, starting out as a developer, that would be how I would start as well. You know, you make a couple of titles. You take the money that you get from those titles and you invest it, and you know, you do it smart until you get to the point where you can start your own coding base, and you can start, you know, working with bigger and better engines. Because games don't have to be overly complicated. They just gotta be fun. You know, they gotta be fun, and they have to have content. You know, and that's why, you know, I'd say this game right now, you know, is worth every bit of 15 American. Right now, every bit. It's worth 15 American. They start adding more content, and I'm sure it'll come up to the base price of $20 that it's at right now. Now, like I said, I did not purchase this game. It was given to me as part of the Keymailer creator contracts. So, unfortunately, DNA did not get to make any money off of me on this. Now, I would love for them to make money, so that way they can bring us bigger and better games later on in the future. But at the same time, I'm enjoying myself. Until I have to put up with a crash in the van or the truck. That gets to be a little bit aggravating. Alright, as you can see, we gotta sleep through till the end of the next day. Right now, Ryan's Games is only focused getting the core of it done first and focusing on the graphic part of it. Even though I did help with some of the bubbles already. Nice. You're learning all about game engines thanks to the game development management game? Nice. Yes, I saw her new icons in that. That looks good, doesn't it? And she's getting credit for it as well, too, so that's even better. Love it when I hear developers do that. Reaching out to the public, getting stuff done, taking suggestions, and, you know, accepting help. I think that is a fantastic thing. Blurry, clear. Blurry, clear. Blurry, clear. Cataracts, no cataracts. Cataracts, no cataracts. Cataracts, no cataracts. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to checking that game out maybe a little bit later on. I don't have enough time in the day. I do not have enough time in the day. Yeah, that's awesome, Sherry. That's awesome. You know, I tried passing that information along to another company that made a farming game. Not this particular one, but another company that made a farming and a logging style game. I made that suggestion to them as well to change up, you know, their start screen and stuff like that to, you know, give credit and shout outs and such, you know, to the hard workers in the public, you know, make them forefront and center. Never happened. But, I mean, at least I threw them the option, right? There's like 10,000 games per year on Steam. I can feel you on the lack of time. Yep. That, and I can't really sit down for all that long. Like, I'm probably going to end the stream here pretty quick just because my legs are already starting to jitter and dance around. I haven't been standing up enough. Yes, I've stood up twice now to turn the lamp on and off and such, but still, that's not enough for my legs. My legs really, really, really need to be stretched out. About once every hour and a half, I got to move around. I take about 10 to 15 minutes, just depending if I'm outside with the dog. And I have to re-stretch my legs out if I've been sitting down for too long. Jazz me a little baddie. But right now, what I'm guessing is that later on, once we have the vegetable shop, so hopefully within the next episode, folks, but hopefully by the time we get that next shop, this is going to be a lot easier on us. Meaning that we'll have the ability to make the day have more content. Because right now it's just plant, sell, come back, wait a day, hang out with chat, sell. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Exactly, sure. There's not enough time in the week. Like, I mean, once New World comes out, it's like, how am I going to be able to play anything else? I don't know how I'm going to add more hours to my day by the time that comes out, so that way I can play more. You know, just, what can you do? What can you do? Yep. You know, I got to make content for you folks and everything, but as well as, try to, balance life and playtime, so. Nice. You've been making time to get a little Patreon in the midst of the infected. Nice. Yeah, let's see. What have I been playing lately? Car Mechanic Simulator, Ranch Simulator. I'm now at a point where I'm ready for the next stream of Ranch Simulator. No Place Like Home. I've been testing the snot out of that game. I've got about like 4 playthroughs of that one done. What else is there? I know there's more. I'd have to check my channel just to see what else is on there. I know that like 3 weeks ago in Lumberjack's Dynasty I played a little bit more. I moved some of the furniture around in the kitchen to get everything all nice and as close to lined up as possible. There's this one section that it's lined up in the front perfectly. But you move around and look at the back and the back's not quite lined up. It's like, how does that work? But yeah. I played a lot. Yeah, No Place Like Home is very addicting. I love it. New World looks so good, but I'm getting tired of buying games that are multiplayer and nobody to play them with. Well, the good thing is that I think we let the cat out of the bag there last night that we will be opening up the Simdicate Discord. Right now it's only being used by us so that way we can record and stream from. But we will be opening it up for New World and that, and we'll be letting people know when, we're playing, when we're not on streams, that type of stuff. So that way the community can join in more often. That's for sure. So there's that. At least there's that. Yeah. We're doing something. Octopepper. Not a sponsor. Really needs to be. Oh. And New World was so much fun to play in the beta. I hope they don't nerf too much stuff. Yeah, there you go, Crimson. I was wondering when somebody was going to remember that. I think you're one of the few members that are in here today, though. I believe. Oh, Karsten was here. I'm not sure if Karsten's still here or not, but yeah, Karsten was here. Yeah, that's right. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, and we enjoy sharing that fun with you folks. Multiplayer Fridays was just a way for us to get together to... You're still here? Nice, Karsten. Nice. Hadn't heard from you in a few minutes, so I wasn't sure if you were still here, if you were doing a play-along. Nothing wrong with the play-alongs. I love the play-alongs. I love playing along with other people when I'm watching them play. It doesn't have to be the same game, can be completely separate, but yeah, I do the same thing. I'll have up in one monitor, the game and on my main monitor, and then off in my right-hand monitor, I'll have either a full screen of, whatever somebody's stream that I'm watching, or a video, or that type of thing. Oh, sounds good, Ryan. Yeah, we'll probably do an @ everyone in each of our own individual Discords. So there's the Avalon Community Discord that I'm a part of. I might own it and everything else, but the public runs it. They tell me what they want. I throw it in there. Make changes as necessary over time. But Mike's got his own Discord. Bones got his own Discord. Deuce has got his own Discord. So we'll be probably announcing it in the Discords as well as on the live streams. So stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned for that. And I'm pretty sure Mike will be putting them into his videos. Same with Bone. If he's not live streaming, if he's doing a content video, I'm sure he'll also put it into there as well. So I definitely recommend, at least signing up with 2 out of the 4 Simdicate servers. So, like say Bone and Mike, or, Deuce and Bone, or, me and Mike, whatever, type of thing. That way, for sure that, out of the 2 Discords, you'll see at least one when we open up the Simdicate Discord. Most definitely. And man, we're having a blast. We're working our butts off. And I will say this, Bone and Deuce worked their tail feathers off to do this series, for sure. They're just putting in so much extra time in order to do this series. It's fantastic. We wouldn't be able to do as much as we do without all the work that Bone and Deuce have been putting into it, for sure. And then they got to put up with my horrible acting skills. Yes, they do, Mike. Yep. You guys all gotta put up with my horrible acting skills. Hey, I was the guy behind the camera in high school. I wasn't the guy in front of the camera. I was the one making sure that the lights and everything else were all choreographed. Probably because I was the only one who could take a look at all the wiring and make make sense of it and go, oh yeah, well that's for this and that's for that and that's for the other. They were color-coded. I mean, whoever set the system up, set it up at my old high school to make it completely foolproof. Then on my last year, when I left, the semester after my, because it's the 2 semesters, right? You have your first semester up until Christmas, and then your second semester after Christmas till the end of the year. So in the first semester, I had the drama, but then the second semester, I was done, right? So I didn't have drama anymore. But during that second semester, they put a whole new sound system in. And apparently it's been nothing but just absolute trouble, to the point that they don't even use it anymore. Yeah, between retakes, between Mike's messing up lines, but hey, I do mess up lines as well too. I'll say the gist of the line, but it's not exactly what was worded. It's because I read by paragraph, right? So when I read the script, I see the whole script. I just don't see just my line. My brain reads that whole section of what we're doing. And so my brain just breaks it down into what the gist is. And then that's what I'm speaking. I'm having to learn how to read word by word instead of looking at it and taking a picture and reading the picture in my brain. I do have to say that last episode of Welcome Home gave me no hope. Gave me hope that maybe Jackson isn't all bad. Yeah, my Canadian must have been showing through, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely. I've never seen anything like this before. Yeah, it's a drama. It's not. It's got some comedy bits into it. And definitely, though, it's more leaning towards the drama side for sure. But yeah, trying to do something, like Mike says, that hasn't been done before on YouTube. Trying to, pave the way to do more things within the realms of what we enjoy, and that's the video gaming. Jackson's been a major douche. If I had a criticism about it, it would be the fact you're not in person. It's recorded from different rooms. So there's a bit of a delayed disconnect in the conversations that's a touch unrealistic. It's hard versus... yeah, exactly. We first started off with Discord, and it was really, really, really noticeable. So we then switched up to TeamSpeak, and it's still not 100%, but it is a lot better than the first 2 episodes that we recorded, for sure. Crimson has a feeling she knows why. Ooh. Conspiracies. I love them. Jackson's got his reasons for being the way he is. Earl's got his reason for being the way he is. Hunter's got his reasons for being the way he is. Well, Travis, he's just all types of fucked up, so... he's got his reasons. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know why, Mike. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you'd know why. Considering Travis is the only one Jackson really talks to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure out of all of us characters, you know Jackson best. Yeah, Hunter's the horn dog. That's one way of looking at it, yeah. Or is he afraid of commitment? Travis is your favorite so far. It just might be just a little bit biased on that. No, I'm loving the series. I think the story that is written is really well thought out. Like, Bone, I could never write anything the way that Bone does. I couldn't. I do not have 1/10 of the creativeness in that type of aspect that he does. I am all logic, 100% all logic. That's my whole life is all based on logic. All right. This is nice. This is nice. This is a $1,400 delivery right here. As long as we get $60 or more per crate. We're not spending any money on our fertilizers or anything. We've got that prepaid. So, I mean, that's going to take care of itself at $5 per row. That's going to save us after we planted 200 rows. So, really, not that long, before it'll have itself paid off. So, yeah, definitely, my recommendation is get the second field first and then go straight head for the irrigation. Make your most amount of cheddar, then open up some extra fields, and then once you start finding that you're getting... Hold on. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, sneezing fit. Whoa. I'm better now. Oh. But yeah, no, exactly. Travis seems to be dealing with some issues and such. Yep. I'll give that much away. Yep. Earl's just not the brightest. I am usually really good on the mute, but yeah, no, I had not expected that one. There was no burning, there was no nothing. It was just it's coming. It's happening right now. Yeah, I got the notification that it was happening 3 seconds after it was over. Oh, right on. Only just a bit of damage. Not a fan of this vehicle. Not a fan at all. Especially with no reason why we have it. Why do we have a piece of shit? Yeah. Luke, thank you so very much for renewing your subscription. Thank you very much, man, for the 4 months. Yeah, I am going to have to visit that mechanic. I'm a little worried here. I wanted to hopefully get enough for a double planting. But, I mean, that's going to be 48 crates. And let's see, no. 12, 24, yeah. Yeah, it'd be 48 crates and 20... 24, oh man, it's going to be a lot. Alright, doing the slow walk of shame. 65, alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something to think about. What happens when you run out of gas? What happens if you completely trash your vehicle? No tow truck. How are you going to get gas back? How are you going to get a vehicle that's completely totaled? Ah, the truck will move just very, very, very slow. Gotcha. It's something. Run now that we can, Forrest. Run. Yeah, the truck already moves very slowly. Yeah. The steering on it is way, way, way underpowered. The steering on it has to be increased by at least a minimum of 50%. A minimum of 50%. $59. Come on. What happened to the $70 that I was seeing there when I was off stream? I need the monies. Show me the money. We're not going to make our 10,000 to 35,000 on this. Yep. Uphill is a snail's pace. Like I said, you know, like, it wouldn't be so bad if there was some sort of explanation for it. Okay, puppy, I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. Yes, I know I haven't taken you today. My goodness, my dog's nose is out of joint. I decided to go for 2 hours today on my stream. Now I am about 15 minutes late, but that's fine. We're having a good time. We're enjoying. Yeah, she's sitting there. She's just huffing away. She's like, I get it, baby girl. I get it. I know. Oh, whoops. Keep forgetting about this thing. Yeah, so she's just telling me right off right now. Oh, what was that for? Get off the back of my chair. Down. 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 Oh, you're cute, baby. Yes, you're cute. She just, like, did this half leap, half push into the back of my chair. Like, hey, come on. You're late. You haven't been late at all. You didn't take me on Wednesday, Thursday. What are you doing? She's going by how long I've been on stream. Because every time I finish up stream, I take her out for her W. I can't say the word, otherwise she's just going to get absolutely just rangy with me. If we could grab, you know, like, even if we were to grab 3 stacks of these, the quality of life would be 3 times better. Because quite honestly, I hated the dolly in Trader's Life Simulator. The mechanics on it and everything just really sucked. You couldn't pick up a stack as a stack, and you couldn't set it down in the wrong spot, and then, you know, like, oops, you know, try to fix it afterwards. It was just too much of a pain in the bottom. Having to stack all the items individually on top of it was just too much of a pain in the butt for me. All right. 1,400 and change dollars, please. Thank you. 1,820. Yay! Yeah, he said, show me the money! Yeah, at least the gas station is at the downhill. Exactly, Crimson. That's what she's telling me. She's like, you've been on this for too long. It's time for you to come pay attention to me. But she's a very needy dog when it comes to companionship. If I go out without me taking her anywhere, she gets major anxiety issues. When I first get home, she will tell me off. She'll do for about 5-10 minutes, and then she shuns me. She will, if I look at her or anything, she'll turn her back to me. She's just, nope, I'm mad at you. You left me. And then give her about 2 to 3 hours after that, and then she comes, and then she wants your attention. Hardcore. Like, jump up on your lap for it. But she's a Frenchie, so she's very talkative. Seems to be the way the breed is. I have not met a Frenchie that isn't very talkative and that doesn't have attitude. All right, yeah, that was true physics right there, folks. You saw it here first. What the hell? And then pull all the way up to the sign. And completely miss your mark because, well, the camera can't back up to save its goddamn life. God damn. There's a lot to be said about playing the game before you release it, too. And really thinking about the people that you're trying to market the game to. That's fundamental that gets overlooked a lot nowadays. A lot. Oops, I didn't want to do it that way. Hold on. Easy the way I want to set it up. Okay. Jeremy, how's it going, buddy? Happy Saturday to you. It was nice weather this morning, man. Nice weather indeed. Really? My fat fingers accidentally tapped D. Or, when I went to tap D, hit F. Really? I got some plants I gotta plant right away out of there? What a pain in the butt that is. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit all the blue crates on here or not. Gonna be interesting. Lucy. I know, Pop. It's okay. Can you give me 15 minutes? Just 15 minutes. That's all I ask for, baby girl. Oh, that's my what? Don't headbutt me. What's that about? She's just getting right down bossy. Oh, she's putting her paw on my foot now. She's doing the... She's just like stomping her paw on my foot for me to pay attention to her. Yeah, no, I haven't spoiled my dog her entire life. No, not at all. Not me. No, not at all. Never do that to an animal. What did I turn you into? A suck monster? Huh? You big suck? Okay, and yet on this side it backs up decent sometimes. I don't. And there we go. Nope, she's not backing up. In the rear view. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me in, let me in, let me in! Okay, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oops. Alright. Yep, we're going to be here for a while buying this stuff all the time like this. I could see it getting to the point where you're doing one day of just sales, another day of planting, another day of sales, another day of planting. But it'd be nice to have a better vehicle, like, you know, like some sort of car or something like that. So that way you can get yourself in and out of the like grabbing food and that real quick when you need to. Something else that needs to get put into the game that I got no problems talking about is food. You cannot take any home with you, so there should be a better way to get us into town faster, or should be a way for us to bring food home with us, so that way we're not taking health damage for letting our hunger and potty get high. Or human waste. If you let those, if you let your hunger get really high and you let your bathroom get high, the meters on there, then you end up getting sick, which is why my my health bar is the way it is right now. For fuck's sakes, you don't make get into the vehicle and grabbing items the same button. It just does not make sense to do that at all. It doesn't make any common sense whatsoever. Don't do it. Don't make the mistakes. But then again, like I said, I come from a land of, big developer land where, they've made all their mistakes, and, I just happen to be around all the time when they're like, no, we can't do this. Don't you remember because of this and this and this? Remember that game? Yeah, well, we found out that on there it was easier if we did this. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And so I ended up getting into the habit of when I'm looking at the video games to look at them like we did at the other companies, and yeah. Then again, I'm all about putting out quality to the consumer. I'm not all about, make that money as much as I can for me and, screw everybody else. I just won a key. Nice. Nice. Whose stream did you catch that from? Is Nima streaming right now? Nima or AMS? I've sneaked into a couple of her streams. I don't want to disturb her. I've snuck in. I've said hey a couple times. Last couple streams that I've been into, though, there's only been like 2 people there. It's like, ooh, pretty quiet in this house. And we still haven't planted yet. No! Oh, okay. I get it. I'm sorry. Soon, okay? Give me a minute, baby girl. So there you go. To do 2 days worth of 4 field sets, pretty much fills your truck box up. So does it make sense to have more than 8 fields so you can only do like 1 field set a day? Oh, nice. Congratulations. Yeah, tries hair tricks and starts pawing at it. No, that's quite all right there, Crimson. I'll let you take care of it. Reason being for that is I'm just going to go home here real quick, and then I'm going to end stream and then save it up, and then I'm going to I got a couple things here that I want to do with my brother. Not fair. Not fair. Yeah, like that's helpful. I was not expecting it to go dark. Like I said, I've never been up this late before. No, what the hell? Just turn. You don't know how to turn anymore, truck? Come on. Yeah, I gotta look over the glasses. I can't see. I look up and it's just completely darkened out. There we go. Yeah, do not come up on the inside of this corner when you're going slow. You need that outer edge. Yeah, and that way it gives, for whatever giveaway that you want to do or anything there, Crimson, whether it be, you know, on any of your favorite content creators or anything else, that way it gives more people more time to enter in. That way it's available to more folks. Come on. I think I can, 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 I think I can. Nope, I still gotta stay in first gear. Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor, really should be. So, for lunch I made 2 8-inch subs. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat dinner tonight. I got some hamburger that I put in the fridge to thaw, so that'll last another day or two in there, no problem. But I was planning on having burgers tonight. Don't think I will now. Feeling a little full still. Now, yes, I know it's only 3 p.m. right now, but yeah. Normally I eat once a day, and it's usually anywhere between 7:30 and 9 p.m. at night. Alright. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with planting anything here tonight or anything, so we'll just leave as that without the blinker on. And I will say thank you very much to everyone that showed up here today. Thank you so very much for the repeat subscriptions and everything else. Jeremy's got himself 1,326 hours in Farmer's Dynasty. Nice, Jeremy. You're almost there, man. You got about another 500 hours to catch up, so you're over 2/3 of the way there, dude. Hey, Cloyd, you're just catching us just as we were going to sleep and save and call it a day. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. We've gone for about half an hour longer than I was hoping for, but we've been having so much fun with this game that it was okay. So I'm going to get up, I'm going to stretch, and I'm going to go take my dog for a W here before she rates me out of her doggy will. She's getting upset. So thank you very much, one and all. Thank you for taking the time out of your morning, early afternoon, evening, good night, no matter where you are in the world. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your support to this channel, as well as the Simdicate and all the members of the Simdicate, such as the AO Mike 83 in chat, Bone 13, and Deuce MS as well. So from me to you, thank you for all your participation in our endeavors that we've been doing. Look forward to doing more. You just woke up from a nap. Of course, that's the way it's got to go for you, Cloyd. Of course. I hope you get some better luck. I do. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. But until next time, folks, have yourselves a good time. Stay safe. Thank you for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind. And I'll see you in the next one.